Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last episode we made our way to Freeside, which is where we are currently. It's sort of the dilapidated, low income, although I guess pretty much the entire wasteland is low income, unless you're talking about Tenpenny Tower, but he's not really significant to this plot line, is he? Yeah, it's like the low income / poor neighborhood outside of the Strip, which hopefully we will enter in this episode, but we do have some more business to attend to with the King. In the last episode, he gave us a mission to sort of figure out why everyone was only hiring one dude to bodyguard them from the south entrance, I guess, of Freeside to the north entrance, which is where we just started this Let's Play at. And we figured out that he sort of set up some scenarios that make it seem like he's defending you more than he actually is. Regardless,
what do you have for me?
Oris is a fraud. He fakes attacks on his clients and then plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking.
Brutal.
You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I'll head over right away.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Okay, and I assume this is part of the same quest. Yeah, it is. Go to the old Mormon fort and question some injured, whatever it said. I don't know if you guys heard, but Oris, I believe, was talking about the old Mormon fort. We've actually heard about it through other sources, including loading screens. Basically, it is the headquarters of a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse, which, if I remember right, Ignacio Rivas was also a part of. And there's also somebody there that we can use as a follower who has a very interesting name. And if I remember right, he's gay. I think he is. The only reason I bring it up is because I think they make it a point that this dude's gay, which is cool because, you know, up until this point, usually people didn't touch on that subject matter. I think the only people that really had the balls to do so was BioShock. Or not BioShock. I meant BioWare in the Mass Effect series. Because you don't really see it too often. I mean, now it's a lot more common, which I think is great. Because I'm a big proponent of gay rights. Just FYI, just a little tidbit about me. Anyways, into the old Mormon fort. Okay, so let's see. We have a quest marker leading us to this man.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
The king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
What can you tell me about the attack?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
Do you remember anything about the people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
I have to get going.
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
Okay, and is that this guy on the ground? Nope, that's Ferris, but this is Wayne.
That true? Did the king really send you?
He did, and anything you could tell me about what happened might help.
I don't really know what else I can add. There were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Not really.
Well, I don't know anything else. Sorry. Hey, wait. I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tennant. That's what he called him. Lieutenant.
Or maybe he means...
Lieutenant Wayne.
Yeah, exactly my sentiment. Okay, before we exit the followers of the Apocalypse stronghold known as Mormon Fort,
Hey!
I do want to take a quick look around and find Arcade Gannon.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
I know this guy is voiced by someone famous, and I believe it is the dude that is the actor. I don't know because I've never seen the show, but the show Chuck, the guy on that show. You know what? I'm going to look that up real quick. Yep, sure enough, this guy is voiced by Zachary Levi, the main actor from Chuck, and also the voice of Flynn Rider in the movie Tangled. So there you go, and he also is gay. I was right about that. You know what? We're going to say goodbye for now, though, because, you know what? We'll handle the follower stuff probably in due time. But for now, we're just going to continue forward and keep this Let's Play rolling. So, return to the king with your findings. Oh, yeah, this thing never, like, gives me an accurate place to fast travel to once you're in Freeside. Alright, but I will return to the king. Alrighty, we're back in the King School of Impersonation. There's the king.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
The local men were attacked by soldiers. One of the men was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon Fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Okay, so we have two objectives now. Head to one of the squatter camps in Freeside and learn why the NCR soldiers have been whatever. And an optional one to go back to the Mormon Fort and ask someone named Julie Farkas about this whole ordeal. I think we will use or do the optional objective and head back to the Mormon Fort. Okay, so once more we are back in the old Mormon Fort. Let's look for this person called Julie Farkas. Hello, Arcade Gannon. There you are.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
I am not. Do you know anything about NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
The king thinks those troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Not currently. Okay, that's how you're gonna end a conversation with just some ellipses? Okay. Alright, looks like we need to go on a runaround and talk to someone else. Someone named Major Kieran, who, regardless, is outside. So this is pretty confusing. We actually have 3 quest markers. We have one in that direction, we have one in that direction, we have one over here, and I honestly do not know where to go, but I think we'll go to this one first because it's, you know, the other 2 are in one direction, and our other objective is to talk to the NCR troops in the squatters hold or whatever the hell they're talking about. Looks like this one leads to this door to Freeside. No? Okay, where the hell are you taking me, quest objective? Can we go over here? Looks like it. Okay. Hopefully this is not... I have a really bad feeling that this is leading us towards the NCR thing because, like, it's sort of in the back. Yeah, you know what? It most definitely is because this is a squatter's residence, I believe. Let's see. If these people are called NCR or something, they are. Yeah, alright. Let me find this person. Okay, on my travels to find this woman, I actually came across this person named Max, and he's got an interesting looking weapon in his hands.
Reach for the sky, mister.
Give me that gun.
Sorry, but I need to shoot Stacy. We can find you another gun.
You look tired, maybe you should take a break.
I don't really like to go to bed until it gets dark out.
Can I buy that gun from you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1,000,000 caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new.
1,000,000 caps, huh? It's worth 1,000 caps to me. It's not, though. I don't think I can come up with that kind of cash.
Well, if you can get me most of it, I could give you a loan for the rest.
Okay, so it looks like we have a couple options to acquire that unique looking gun. We could wait till he goes to sleep at night. Okay, no. God! It's the one quest objective I didn't go to, of course. Alright, let me head over here. Alright, looks like we have a lone person just standing out in the middle of nowhere.
Hey,
Missionary?
you look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you?
No, I'm not.
Then I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. Sorry.
What?
That meal's still available, but only to NCR citizens. You are an NCR citizen, aren't you?
I sure am.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you?
Lay it on me.
That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
The only person I recognize from that list is Kimball, and I know he's the current president. I'm gonna go with Kimball.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13?
I believe it is Shady Sands.
Right.
Yes.
Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
Oh, that's easy. A two-tailed lion. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like you've got some of your facts mixed up. I'm afraid I can't help you.
What? Can't I try again?
I'm not really supposed to administer the test more than once, but...
Okay, I'm ready. Wait, what? I hit two-headed bear, though, and that's the actual logo. Okay, Shady Sands, two-tailed lion? Okay, let me keep trying this then. This is weird. Okay, so what happened there was he actually says, right. He sounds like you're right. No matter what you pick, but you actually have to come up with the 3 right answers. So the first question, the answer was actually Tandy, and then it was Shady Sands, and then it was the two-headed bear, of course. So this is odd. I guess there is no map marker optional. Talk to Major Elizabeth Kieran and mention Julie Farkas if she's reluctant to help. Okay, well, I guess this person is just, I don't know, somewhere along this quest line, because it doesn't look like it's giving us an objective. We only have one objective. And I will follow that for now because I'm not about to go find out where the hell this person is. Alright, so we're back around this weird corner of Freeside. We have these 2 NCR soldiers standing outside, although they don't look like NCR soldiers to me. Door to Ruin Store requires key. We don't have the key, so let's talk to these people.
Hold up. What's the password?
Hope.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess we wouldn't have been able to go inside if we went to these people first. I wonder what would have happened if we went to the other people. I remember this quest being really weird and odd. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of squatters here, NCR Trooper, and Elizabeth Kieran. There we go. I knew she was going to be somewhere along this quest line.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Let's see. Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
Why don't you serve locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Julie Farkas told me to ask. She said it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
And the king refused?
In a manner of speaking. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
Now that does not sound like the king to me. Inform the king that the NCR previously sent an envoy to discuss distributing whatever, and we will do just that. So it's not going to let me fast travel, is it? Nope. Wait. If we fast travel to the Strip North Gate, that should put us right outside the King's School of Impersonation. That's what it's called, right?
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
I'm not really too interested in your story, so I will just say thank you and goodbye, sir. Now back to the king.
Hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
No. I still think you should know about it.
That's a shame. Well, do what you want. Just don't expect it to matter.
Why do you seem so involved in this, Pacer? Interesting. Alright. Hello, Mr. King.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
The NCR is distributing supplies and building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They refuse to serve locals.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Okay, that was a very odd way to do that, but head to the train station in Northwest Freeside and try to negotiate with the NCR. Alright, so it's leading me to this building for some reason, where I'm guessing there's going to be a door. Door to Freeside. Freeside was always really oddly laid out to me. I never really liked all the buildings were like just scattered everywhere, and there's random doors that lead to Freeside. You know, there's like different sections of Freeside. I wish they just conglomerated it all into like one big section, but maybe I'm just nitpicking. Either way, let's see. I see a dead body, and I also see... I was gonna say Pacer. Is this Pacer?
Why the hell are you here? I got this under control.
Yeah, obviously you're getting shot at and you're cowering. Let's take his rounds and not his shirt, which is called a jailhouse rocker. There's a bunch of dead kings all over the place. Okay, so let's go over. Let's go over to where our quest marker is. You guys just shooting at nothing? Like, what are you guys doing? Let's climb up here. Right? No, we actually need to go back down here. Damn it. And talk to Elizabeth Kieran.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
The king wants to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Return to the king and let him know the situation with the NCR has been defused. And I'm assuming Elizabeth is going to say something. Looks like she's walking into position to do just that.
Hello?
Or maybe not. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this episode here. I keep promising New Vegas, but yeah, these side quests just keep pushing us further and further back. Although I do strongly feel that we are going to be finally entering New Vegas in the next episode, and I will see you guys there. Bye-bye.